Yeah, hi. This is a dream, reporting a dream that I feel may be prophetic in relation to the present lockdown and COVID crisis in the UK. I felt for a long time that this crisis is demonically hyped and it's not from a good source or a wholesome source, but God's allowing it to work some things through as well. But it's not going to kill remotely near the projections of people that were said or last as long as what it said, even though all deaths are tragic in certain ways. But this relates to a dream that I had, and I put this on Facebook and can be traced back. And I'll put the photo of it on this upload now. Okay, and it's a dream I had on the 4th of February. Sorry, the 4th. This is a dream I had on the 4th of March. This is a dream I had on the 3rd of April. And it basically, I was in this dream. I was with a friend, who's a good friend of mine, and we were walking down Park Street in Bristol, and it was her birthday. And the thing was that the shops were back open. It seemed like all the shops were open, and people walking down the street. It's quite a busy street in Bristol, quite a cosmopolitan sort of street with various different shops, coffee houses, clothes shops, boutiques. And there was a bookshop on there. And I said to her, how about you go in and choose yourself a book, and I'll pay for it as your birthday present from me to you. And she went in and she chose a book that seemed like she'd been looking for a while, and people were in the bookshop. And she paid by card. And when she came out of the shop, I said, well, I'm going to pay for that for you. And I gave her a £20 note. And I said to her, keep the change. And instead of giving it to her hand, I put it in her bag. And then I kind of woke up from the dream. What was notable in the dream was that it did seem like there was still maybe some social distancing in the ambience, maybe people were keeping a bit of distance from each other, but essentially in commercial terms, the world was back open in Bristol in the UK. And when I woke up, I checked this person's birthday on Facebook because I didn't know it that well, and it was June the 6th. And I was talking to my parents about that, and they said, oh, that's D-Day as well, which was an intriguing addition. And I took that symbolically, the dream, if it's from God, would be that the UK would be open commercially, relatively unrestricted, by June the 6th. I mean, a bookshop would be somewhere that, would probably be one of the last places to open up. And the social distancing may be still part of our culture to a degree, though not a defining element like it's been at the moment. And, in the dream, I sort of didn't put the £20 note in her hand. I put it in her bag. And it was almost a sense like maybe there was still concern about like money, cash carrying things or germs or whatever. And that maybe the way we were doing society might be a little bit different in those terms. But the £20 note I thought was maybe symbolic, which was that it symbolised the year 2020. And I say to her in the dream, keep the change. So there's a sense that there's still, because a book probably costs about £12, and that there's still a lot to be embraced, like the leftover change is sort of, there's been more to be embraced than just this time of the year, and which probably is a bit like living in a book, like living in a novel almost. And that, yeah, there's a time when the UK is going to reopen. It's not going to be like next Christmas or how long they're going on for, and I don't know what the circumstance will be around that, and probably if everything's back open by June the 6th, maybe things start to gradually open in May, early May. And this thing is not going to go on forever. It's not going to kill millions and millions of people, because God's heard prayers, and he's delivering the land. He's delivering the nation. And yeah, he's with us, and he's showing us the future. And I believe this is right, and I hope it is right. And if it's wrong, I'll be wrong. But hopefully we'll be back out, able to do some socialising, maybe even drink some coffee and go to bookshops by about June the 6th, maybe sooner. Okay? God speaks in dreams, and it's a blessing for this time. So keep that in mind. God bless.